Hello, friends. Very good evening. My name is Anshu Srivastav. Welcome to Never Stop Learning platform. I hope you guys are all okay during your weekend and enjoy it. Well, today we are going to start one interesting topic, that is the media data storage system. So, you have already aware that we have to store the data in a storage. So, what are the ways are there how to store and how to retrieve and how to access all these things we learn here in this topic. And today, the agenda of this topic is to complete few points. One is the media data storage, the types of data, and the types of data storage, RAID array or disk array, types of RAIDs and comparison, and finally, RAID calculator. So we just highlight media data storage, what exactly it is. If you see my right hand side, the SSD is there, solid state drive. Okay, lot of stuffs are there, cassette is there, storage is there, cloud uh, service is also there, some kind of files are there, Excel file, okay, PowerPoint, PPT, all these things. So we have to zoom this one and just to understand that the media storage, data storage refers to the system and technologies used to store, manage, and retrieve digital media files such as video, audio, images, and graphics. The media storage is used in industries like broadcasting, film production, OTT platform, and CCTV system. It typically handles video files, that is HD, high definitions, 4K and 8K, audio files, images and graphics, and projects and metadata files. So I hope it is clear that we have to manage three things. One is to store the data, okay. Second is manage the data, how we can manage the data in a systematic way, and how we can retrieve the data, read and write data. So let's we talk about the types of media data storage. We have three types of storage. One is the direct attached storage, that is DAS. Second one is your network attached storage, NAS. And the last one is storage area network, SAN. If you see in DAS, connected directly to a computer, number one, and the fast but limited sharing. Okay. Now come to NAS, the shared storage over a network and ideal for teams and media collaboration. In SAN, high speed storage for large scale production and used in studio and broadcasting. Now let's talk about the DAS. Just to see the diagram first, if you see on the top, three workstations are there, and below, two servers are there, and all of them are connected to data storage device directly without using any switches. Okay, so this is the direct attached storage dash. Now the dash is a distance storage that is connected to the system, a PC, workstation, or a server directly via an internet cables. Sorry, via an internal cables. Okay, not internet cables. Examples of storage device includes the hard drives, solid state drives, optical disk drives, and so on. The system has multiple hard disk drives in one enclosure without any network device like switches or router. It can have various types of interface connected to a server like SCSI, then HBA, then SATA, then IDE oblique ATA fiber, etc. Separate disk drives in one server are attached directly or through these interface to external drives. So here the things are very simple. All of them are connected with internal cables, and if you see the storage enclosures, multiple disks are aligned in that enclosures. Okay. Now let's we talk about the NAS. Now let me zoom this diagram first. If you see here, this diagram consists of clients, server, routers, switches, and NAS storage, and that is over Ethernet connectivity. So this is a LAN, local area networks, where all the devices communicate through a central switch. The server and the NAS storage provides service and the data to the client's users. In the broadcast and IT workflow, media storage, NAS for the video files, editing system, clients, playout automation servers, and high speed switching 10 gig and 25 gig LAN. The key benefits of NAS storage is easy sharing, many users access files, low cost, cheaper than SAN, easy to use, simple setup, one split storage, all data storage, save data, uses rate, and access from anywhere. Now let us go with SAN. SAN is a storage area networks we have already stated earlier. In the broadcasting environment, a SAN, that is storage area network, is used for high speed centralized storage where multiple systems can work on the same media files simultaneously. So let me understand the diagram first, then we come to the theoretical part. Now here, if you see on the top, SAN clients are there, which is connected to SAN switch. Okay, and then SAN server is there, and the RAID storage array is there at the bottom of this diagram. So here we concluded that it has high speed centralized storage where multiple systems can work on the same media files simultaneously. This setup is commonly used in media broadcasting and enterprise IT environments. The key benefits of SAN storage is very high speed, ideal for video editing and broadcasting, reliable rate protections, centralized storage, and scalable, easy to add more storage. Now let's compare with SAN, NAS, and DAS just to get some bullet points to understand what are the categories are there. So we just discuss about the types of storage. SAN it has blocks, NAS shared files, and DAS is sectors. Transmissions of data, fiber channels, Ethernet, TCP, and IDE and SCSI. Speed for SAN is 5 to 10 millisecond, for NAS it is 20 to 50 millisecond, and for DAS is 5 to 10 millisecond. Complexity is high in SAN, moderate in NAS, and easy in DAS. Mode of access, servers in SAN, clients or server in NAS, and clients or server in DAS. Capability 10 to the power 12 bytes. Okay, now these are the figures: 10 to the power 9 versus 10 to the power 12 bytes, and DAS it has 10 to the power 9 bytes. Usage: application data in SAN and unstructured shared data in NAS, and OS operating system in DAS. Let's we talk about the array part, that is RAID array or disk array. Now this is the important topic here related to storage. A RAID array, redundant array of independent disk, combines multiple physical hard drives or SSD into a single logical unit to improve storage, data performance, storage capability, storage and reliability. The RAID, if you understand the RAID, it's a combinations of many disks for speed and protections. And here the another point is that the RAID means choose speed like two-wheeler drive or safety like 40 drives. Means if you want to understand about the speed and performance of the storage, then you have to take one examples of power stroke of two-wheeler drive as well as the power stroke of four-wheeler drives. Now let give you an examples. In many cars we have both option, two-wheeler drives and four-wheeler drives of the vehicles to get more power from engine. From these options you can achieve better speed, better control, protections and safety comfort in all types of road side situation such as rough road, hills, slope and muds, etc. So similarly, we apply the same logic here to the server storage controllers that support RAID. RAID stands for redundant array of independent disk, and it helps to manage how the server store data. Controller supports different RAID levels that can boost performance, prevent data loss, or both. Choose the correct RAID levels for your unique business needs. Now let's review the rate system as well as the type of rate levels. If you see the right hand side, two disks are there which are connected in parallels, and the data has distributed in each drives in a systematic way. Now the RAID system is working in parallels and they are different RAID levels, each optimized for specific situations. RAID 0 configurations is used for striping. The RAID 1 configuration is used for mirroring. The RAID 5 configuration is used for striping with parity. RAID 6 configuration is used for striping with double parity. And RAID 10 configuration is used for combining mirroring and striping. So let's me zoom this one, understanding the rate levels. If you see rate 0, we discussed just now, it is for striping. So by this we can achieve the maximum speed and capacity, no fault tolerance in rate 0. And if you see the rate 1, it gives excellent fault tolerance and 50% capacity. Similarly, go with rate 5. So here in rate 5, we require 3 disks, disk 1, 2 and 3. So it gives balance speed, safety and capacity with one redundancy drive. RAID 10, striping with mirroring, it gives, if you see here in RAID 10, we require 4 drives, disk 1, disk 2, disk 3 and disk 4. It gives high speed and fault tolerance with 50% capacity. So if you see all of them, all the rates which are come in one page. Now it depends upon the customer requirement what they are looking, and according to their requirement you can select the rate, what rate level we can select for the requirement of customer needs. So if they don't need redundancy, okay, you can suggest for rate 0. If they need for mirroring, you can go with rate 1, okay. And if they want to go with the balance speed, safety and capacity with one redundancy, go for rate 5, okay. And rate 0 is high speeds, so it depends on cost and solutions. Now let's have a brief about the server storage controllers support different rate levels. Rate mode is rate 0, minimum drives required 2 drives, function data striping, advantage faster speed, disadvantage data is lost if one drive fails. The RAID 1 2 drives, disk mirroring, highest reliability, no read or write performance improvement. RAID 5 3 drives, black level data striping, block level data striping and distributed parity. Very fast speed and high reliability, best performance versus reliability is comprise. Write speed slower than RAID 0. Now come to RAID 10. I skipped RAID 6 just now. So RAID 10, it has 4 drives, combinations of mirroring and striping. Fast speed and high reliability, it's an advantage, and high cost, minimum of 4 drives required. So these are the chart by which you can understand what if someone go for fast speed, you can recommend RAID 0. Highest reliability, you can go for RAID 1. If someone is looking for very fast speed, high reliability, best performance versus reliability compromise, so you can go for RAID 5, and fast speeds with high reliability, go with RAID 10. Now this is a rate calculator. If you see a rate calculator, now number of disk I can select. After that I can select this rate type. Okay, so here the number of disk is 2, and the disk I select 20 TB. So you can see the capacity is 20 TB, speed up to read and write, to read speed but no write speed again. Okay, now then I have to, let me just zoom, I think it's very, yeah, let me just, yes. Okay, see number of data, you can select 2, number of disk, sorry, and single disk assign for 10 20 TB. Now types of RAID you have to select. Now we have to select RAID 1, capacity 20 TB, fault tolerance and speed gain, you can get the result below. Then you can apply for RAID 5. Okay, in RAID 5 you have to assign 3 number of disk and just calculate it, and then you have to select RAID 6 and then 10. So according to that, once you select how many number of disk you need, what is the RAID levels, you can easily get, read and write. Now there is the another Seagate. You from here you can also get the RAID capacity calculator. It is the same concept. Okay, what we did just now. You have to select the RAID first, and whether you have to go with the which drive, SSD or HDD. Okay, hard disk drive or solid state drive. And then let's first we can go with this. Let's assign 16 TB. If you see on that enclosure, 16 TB selected, and at the bottom you get the result capacity protections. Okay, and unused. Now let's go to RAID 1. You will get capacity as well as protections. Okay, and in RAID 5 you have to assign 3 drives. Okay, note this point. Again your capacity is higher, protection is okay. RAID 10, it is 16 TB. Okay, like this. So this is, again we have to just understand the camera requirement. TB, we have already calculated what is the storage TB according to the RAID. But now let's, at camera point of view, we just select number of cameras what we need. Let's assign 10, 20, 40, 50, whatever. Then there is the picture size 1020p, and picture quality is high, compressions We can go for H.264. Now frame per seconds, we assign 25 here. Okay. Now retention days 10 by default, and daily hours of recording, let's go with 24 or 20, whatever you can assign. Okay, it's up to you. So if we go for with the 20 cameras, okay, I think we assign number of cameras is 30. So 17 TB is a total storage, and throughput we get 154.6. Okay, camera group throughput. If we select one, throughput is very low. If we go for 50, throughput is more. Okay, actually camera throughput, what do you mean by the storage throughput or camera throughput? It is just a road where how many cars can travel on that road, okay, per second. So that is throughput. Okay, so here we are checking. Let's finally we assign 50 number of cameras. We get 28 TB total storage, and throughput is 257. Now there is another column, that is specify the total capacity of throughput. Okay, it is 257, and here the usable capacity what we can use, that is 1500 TB. Okay, and throughput, how much we get? 20,000 Mbps. So below is your drive size TB, recommended 16 TB. RAID level, we can go with the RAID 5, and advanced analytics, yes, and storage scalability. If we require some future expansion, okay, we can assign 20%, whatever. And according to that, once we click this tab, we can get the product selection data sheet, that which product is suitable for our requirement. Then just make a double click of download data sheet, and this is the data sheet what we looking. Okay, again you have to just review this data sheet first, and in this data sheet you have to just check read and write with throughput. Okay, what is the total capacity, for what rate levels you can go, whether you can go with which type of drives, all the things it is there. So our motto is how to get the good speed, the better speed, better tolerance, or better safety protections. So data protections, it is highlighted here. So all the things you have to verify, okay, and then you can propose this solution to the customer, that this is the uh, better product as per as your requirement. So guys, I think it's an interesting chapter to you, and this is totally related with broadcasting and some other sector. because storage is not for meant for media industry, it is for many industries. Thank you for watching my channel, and please subscribe my channels if you get some knowledge by this session. So please put your comment. Let's we work together just to clear our concept and move ahead some other topic. Thank you very much, guys, for your time, and take care. Thank you.